All right. Well, I tried to pull up on the tune there. I don't know what happened to the tune in the Barry. The tune just listen. The thing it decided not coming through, but that is all right because I'm here. I'm here with Barry. Nixon Barry is vying for second vice president, and I'm also here with Tekla Goodman, who is vying for. Oops, Tekla, me and you on this mic, right? I'm also here with Tekla Goodman. She is vying for president. So we did mention that the CSA's elections is coming up this Wednesday, and yeah, that's why they're here because they're out there. They are nominees for these categories, and obviously the opportunity is now for them to put themselves up there, but also to encourage the paying members, the financial members, reiterate the importance of coming out and voting. All right, so welcome gentlemen, welcome lady. Welcome to our show. How are you?
Thank you.
Wonderful. It's that time again, yeah?
Yes.
It certainly is that time again. Is that the first time you guys are vying for any post within the CSA?
No.
Right. Tekla, you've
I vied for Assistant Secretary Treasurer a few years ago.
Right.
Yes.
Wonderful.
It's my first time vying on the Executive Council.
Right.
But I do serve currently on the General Council where I represent the young workers.
Wow, lovely. Right, now break it all down for me. Now, CSA is one of the biggest
trade
union on island. Now, break down, let me go into some little dynamics first so people get to, we take the thing into perspective.
Of course.
As to, why this is such a significant process at this particular time. Lately, we have not been hearing much about, I don't know if it's just not noise being making, but there are times when, listen, man, trade unions used to be on the guard and it's noise and it's, because they are out there and they are the ones championing the causes on behalf of the working class. So certainly, I don't know if Tekla wants to take this part for me, to break down, why is this such a significant process at this time, and why should persons, see it as something to come on out and be part of. Anybody could take this one.
Every election, Maureen, is significant. Every election is significant. That is where we look at, we reflect on the organization. Look at the leadership for the last few years. We look at the policy direction for the last few years. We look at the strategies that has been implemented and those that perhaps were not implemented. So it's significant because the workers of this country, the members of the St. Lucia Civil Service Association, as you refer to them as the paying members, right? They are making an investment every month into a union that they want to work for them. And so they must entrust leaders that they believe can make a difference and can serve their needs. And so this is why this election is important, and all elections are important because we are the decision-making table.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Tekla, you want to add any to that?
No, not really. Barry handled that very well.
Barry is a spokesperson today.
Barry handled that very well.
Barry handled it very well.
But I must say that elections, taking part in elections, participating in elections is your voice being heard. And so one of the things that we are trying for these elections is to encourage members to come out. Come out, let your voice be heard. And the only way it will be heard is when you vote. So elections are very important, not just for our country, but for our Civil Service Association.
Right. Let's talk about the positions. Let's segue a little bit and let's get individual and a little personal with it now. You are vying for the position of president. What does that mean? As president, what is the role? What is going to be your...
As president, you lead the executive of the CSA. When I say you lead, you're the one who delegate, you're the one who manage the team that is going to lead CSA for the next 2 years. You're the one that persons, I think, look up to guide them in taking care of our members' business. So the role of president is very, very important.
It's vital. Now you've offered up yourself in that department.
Yes.
Why do you believe that you're capable, or you the best choice for ensuring that leadership position is best in your hands?
I've been a member of the Civil Service Association for the past 27 years. I've been there. I have seen. I have heard. I was there during our heyday and during our times of difficulty. I think I have the experience and the knowledge to lead us to betterment, to bring us back to a place where our union is a force to be reckoned with. I'm also a people's person. I want to see betterment for our members. And so I think it's not just me wanting to do this, but there are lots of members who called and said, Tekla, I think you're the best person for the job. So I put myself up for
You
president.
definitely, okay, you're here to serve. Right, Barry, yourself, first time you're in the people team. You're vying for the position of second vice president. What is the role of the second vice president?
And I think this is a very important question, Maureen, because constitutionally speaking, the most I can tell you based on what the Constitution says is that I should act in the absence of the president or the first vice president. And this forms part of my drive, because I believe constitutional change is necessary. You can't have 1, 2, and 3 1, 2, and 3 vice presidents, and the Constitution is silent as to what the rule should be. I think we need to expand. We need to have some guidelines as to what these people should be doing. I know what my plan is while we work on the Constitution when I get into there, what we're going to be working on, because I have a vision for this organization, and I believe that we need some new strategies to deal with some of the issues that our members are facing. So I have a plan. But if you ask me now what the Constitution says should be my role, all I can say is act in the absence of the first vice president and the president. For me, I think we need to work on our communication strategy. I believe we need to look at the finances of the organization. Are we bringing in any revenue? How do we disperse of this revenue? Because that's the members' revenue we're discussing here. So I believe I have a role to play in that
You're
regard.
supposed to be working very closely with the president and the first vice president as well.
Of course.
Because if it means, it does not mean your position is dormant unless one of them is absent.
No.
You know, okay.
And that's what I said. That's why I asked you. If you're speaking based on the Constitution, it says that I act.
It shows that.
Or any other duty, which is basically
You're floating.
my
Right,
point.
you're
But
floating.
I believe that we need to be more strategic to
Right.
use the resources,
Yeah.
especially the personnel resources that we have in the organization.
Right, so I think these three bodies should be working
At-
absolutely.
Of course.
At the end of
Do you
the
believe that
day,
as well, Tekla?
at the end of the day, it is not an individual thing. When we form the executive, we become Team CSA, and that is what it is. So while the Constitution says the second vice president acts in the absence of the president and the first vice, the second vice president also helps lead
Right.
the
okay.
CSA,
All
also
right.
help lead that charge for betterment for our members.
Right. Now, you've been
Of
there.
course.
Like I said, Tekla, you've been there. You've just indicated that you have been there. You have been through the highs, the lows. You have been there for quite some time within the body of the CSA. The CSA has gone through quite a number of transition in times as
Yes.
well. During that time, have you been observing? Is there anything in particular that you believe is vital for you to address as president when you get in? Is there any particular thing that you think that you probably is able to share? Because I'm sure there's some that you may not be able to share, but some that you think you know is vital that you could share, that you could you decide that you want to tackle.
There is one problem that, being on the ground, you would hear a lot of members say: communication filtering from the secretariat to our members has been a problem. But last week, something happened, and it was refreshing to see that our communication machinery is working so well. So I'm so happy about that. It is a matter of now using that machinery and trying to filter the information to our members.
In a better,
Yeah.
in a better manner. All right,
Yes.
wonderful,
Yes.
great. Now, anything else? Because we here, it's Wednesday. It's going to be elections. Now let's talk in general. I drilled you guys, and I don't want to put you on the spot any further. Are you already out there? There's enough pressure on there as well.
Yes.
But in terms of generalizing this whole thing now, how important it is for members to come out and let their voices be heard. Why, what sort of a turnout are you looking forward to? Where are some of the polling stations? From what time can they come to vote? Who can come to vote? Reiterate again.
All financial members of CSA, you have the right to vote. The thing with our members that we notice, we have issues. We sit back, we sit in our little corners, and we grumble. We are disenchanted. The only way for you to change this is for you to come out to vote.
Yeah.
You cannot just sit back and allow things to remain the way they are. It is very important. This is your voice. This is your way of letting our CSA know that you're there listening, minding your business. We need this change, and the only way for this change to happen, because I've been on the ground listening, is for you to come out to vote.
Wonderful. Barry?
Of course, I want to echo some of the sentiments. Your vote is your voice. I want to encourage every member, because the strength of the union, as I always say, solidarity. Solidarity is important. We've had some decreases in terms of election turnout over the years, and I'm hoping that this one can be different. We've really encouraged our members to come out and be a part of the process. This is not about electing an executive and then sitting down and say, work for me. No, this is about you being a part of the process.
Contributing.
You've charged me as a leader to go forth, and I have to charge you as a participant, as a shareholder in this entire movement, to be a part of the process.
Right.
If you permit me, I want to touch on our polling stations.
Yes, please.
Right?
Yes, please.
So we have several polling stations across the country. So we have Ministry of Infrastructure, and these polling stations that I'm going to be mentioning now will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So Ministry of Infrastructure, that's in Union. We have the CSA Secretariat, of course, right here in Sanssouci. The Graham Louise building, there will be a tent in the parking lot. Castries Town Hall, that's at the CCC. The South Louis Community College, that's in the admin building, conference room. We have Cool Breeze, that's in Soufriere. Cool Breeze conference room. That's of course by the gas station, not the one by the waterfront, the other one.
Oh, all right.
We have the CSA of Beaufort office, and that's in the Chitoli building. We have also some mobile units, so we need to listen carefully. So the mobile units will be going around, and for the one in the north, we have the Grosile Polyclinic, and their time would be from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So the mobile unit will be there. Come out and cast your ballot. We have the Boys Training Center, and that will be from 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon. We have Ministry of External Affairs as a Baywalk car park. That will be from 12:30 to 2 p.m. And the forestry, fourth floor from 12 to 2. The forestry department, veterinarian department, research unit, the mobile unit will be with you from 2 p.m. to 5.
Right.
Then we have Castries, St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, NEMO, National Skills Development Center. The mobile unit will be with you from 8 a.m. to 9:30. National Mental Wellness Center, OKEU, that's at Millennium Highway. The mobile unit will be with you from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Lucille Cul-de-Sac, 12:30 to 2 p.m. Victoria Hospital, 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. And the Supply Warehouse, that's at Foreshore, 4 to 5. And finally, this year we've added one new mobile unit that will go down to the Eastern Corridor. So we're talking about the South Louis Community College Farm in Dennery. The mobile unit is coming to you from 8 a.m. to 9:30. The Pridi Alassini unit in Dennery, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. the Body Lake Correctional Facility, 12 noon to 1:30. The Prydie Lassana unit in Miku will be from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and visit all previous locations, drive back from 3:30 to 5.
Wow.
So
Quite complete.
we've
Quite-
tried our best because
Quite complete.
you understand our union is spread out across the country, and I want members to appreciate what the Elections Commission and our Secretariat has done
Wow.
here. We're not saying live where you are, and we are coming to you
Right.
so that you can be a part of the process, because this is your union.
Right, and anybody could just vote where it's most convenient. to
Most
them.
convenient.
Certainly.
yes,
It's not like the
certainly.
national where you have to use register to a certain
No,
date. It's
no.
You
okay.
walk with your ID, you need a form of identification
Okay,
to say
right.
Maureen is Maureen,
All right.
and you verify that your name is on the list. Now, I tell
Yes.
people, if you're a paying member
Mm-hmm.
and your name is not on the list, we then go based on what general elections would do. So you can get at least 3 people
Mm-hmm.
to verify, or they would have resources available. Do not just leave. If you
Alright.
know you're a paying member,
Right.
you let them know that,
They
and
will
they would
look
have to
into it, right?
Yes,
verify
they will
so that you
verify.
can cast
Oh,
your ballot.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like a plan. Sounds like you guys have
Yeah,
got this
man.
very well sorted out. I am impressed.
We have a hard-working team, and I
Wow.
must commend our elections commissions and the secretariat for an
We have
excellent
worked
job
well.
done.
Wonderful. Lady, gentlemen.
Yes.
Well, I think we've done our part here. I want to big up Yvonne. Yvonne was supposed to join us as well. And what's her name?
Giselle.
Giselle was
Warrington.
also Warrington was vying for the treasurer.
Treasurer,
yes.
And Yvonne Edwin who's vying for
First
first
vice.
vice. You know, so these are some nominees, and very nice people. I believe in you guys, what you can bring to the table, man. I think you guys are passionate, and I think you all will do well holding this fort. So let's hope the members do what is necessary now and come on.
That is, yes.
We
Wonderful.
can make it if we try, Maureen.
Look here, I think I have your song. Wait for me, wait. Let me see if there is a song. Wait, I think I have it, wait, let me see. Is that it? No? But I tell myself I will have your song and no, if we can make it if we try. Why is they telling me my guests are low? I don't understand that. We've been having some problems with that, no, that might seem to be the problem. We'll check it out. Thank you guys for letting us know that, because I don't know, it's not I'm hearing them perfectly in here. Yeah, but certainly.
If I hear the same song,
But we gotta suffice for this one, Barry. You okay? You take that? All right. Thank you again, and all the best. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maureen.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Yeah, I'll take more than my lunch hour, but that's fine.
No, we'll have to take you somewhere for something.
No, bro, lunch. We're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? By the time you all are elect, president elected, and second vice elect, I up in all the nose. I'm just joking, man, but it's all good. It's good to see that you guys are passionate about it. Yeah, wonderful. So that is not the song they wanted. I let me try to look for the song for real. Hold on.
children, stop your crying.
Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Better days are coming. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Better days are coming.
Bus workers on strike, all workers don't cool. So your children can't get bus to go to school. The electric people cannot agree. So no lights for your child to cram for GC. Because two big man can't sit down like man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And try to resolve a situation.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, that is his song. That one is appropriate. The president, the to-be president approve. It's the wrong one I pulled, but this is the one they wanted. So let me get them a little bit of this before we go on. That is it. We got about a minute. Let's take a minute of this one.